morning. It is June 29th, so that makes this day 31 on the trail. We just left the Route National Forest and we're on private property now, both sides. We're about 5 miles into our ride this morning, headed for Steamboat this morning. It's 8:30. And we had some deer on the road right here, but it's unlikely we catch them. And we saw a nice little buck first thing out of camp this morning. That was pretty cool. We got about a 40-mile ride today, mostly downhill. I think there's about 800 feet of elevation today, so it should be a pretty easy day. But it was just too far to try to do in one day. And the Lynx Pass campground, it was real nice there. We'll check back in a few.
How many yellow flowers?
Pretty, huh?
Yeah.
We're about 15 miles into today's ride. Still lots of private property and big nice homes around. This is a really pretty valley. This is the Stagecoach State Park here to my left. And that's Blacktail Mountain right in front of me. And it looks like we jump on a multi-use bike path trail for a short section here that goes around the side of this lake. That should be pretty cool. All right, we're on this little bike path. It goes around the little lake here. Leslie, she looks like going twice as fast as she have been. She must think she's in a cross-country race now or something. Get on a nice trail, and then it's hammer down. Oh geez, what's that over there? Looks like a hill climb.
Where you guys headed?
Canada.
It's that way.
Yeah.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, have fun.
We're 23 miles in our ride today, 7,000 feet. It's 10:30. Should be in Steamboat after a bit. We got Catamount Lake here, just outside the Steamboat. And this whole area is just full of gorgeous, ginormous homes. We are in location in Steamboat Springs, having to look up the famous alpine ski jump hill. And my question is, Bodie, when are you going to come to Steamboat and show me how to do this thing? I don't know. Do you think you could make it all the way to the bottom here? Looks pretty terrifying to me. What do you think, Leslie?
Well, yeah. I'm not gonna do it though.
You're not going to do it? Maybe take your bike off of there?
Sure, let's go.
All right.
Okay.
Up to the top we go. In the meantime, my belly says I'm hungry, so we're gonna go find some lunch. Ciao.
What are you doing, Lee?
Mom has requested that I check some settings in my camera, and I'm watching the YouTube to try to figure out how to find those settings, and then I'm changing those settings as she requested. So that's what I'm doing.
Good job. Our digital editor mom.
I know.
She knows her stuff.
I just turn the camera on and make videos, so I don't know all the tech that's behind it. Thanks, Mom, you're awesome. Good afternoon. It is June 30th. That makes this day 32 on the Great Divide mountain bike ride. We're about 7 miles into today's ride outside of Steamboat Springs, Colorado. It's 5 minutes till noon. We got a late start at a Steamboat this morning, taking care of some errands, wrapping some stuff up. We're on our way to Brush Mountain Lodge. It's approximately 52 miles and with 3,000 to 3,500 feet of climbing. So we'll see how we get on. If we make it there or not, that's to be determined. And we'll check back in a few. Look, it's 95 degrees and I'm in a snowstorm. So this it's 13 miles outside of Breckenridge Steamboat. On this road with no shoulder, it's super busy. It's not been real pleasant. Ready. Well, we just got in here to Clark. There's a little store here for ice cream and cold drinks, so we had a quick cold drink and ice cream, and now we're gonna get back on the road.
Lee and I have been lucky enough to get on these Colorado roads right after they sprayed this stuff on it to make the road hard and smooth. But right after they spray, it's wet and sticky and it's caked up on my tires, so a couple pounds of dirt I get to carry. Yay! I don't know how we got so lucky. Woo! Cheers.
So they put this, I think it's calcium chloride on their dirt roads to make them hard. And this stuff is just sticky and nasty. And it never dries out. And it's super corrosive. And it's getting all over my bicycle. Stuff is terrible. And they just put a fresh coat on today. This is the second time we've got lucky with the fresh coat. But otherwise, it's nice scenery up here. Then I would take this over the washboard. You just got to hit it on the day they don't put it down. We started up the final climb for today. We got 5.25 miles left and 1,750 feet. And then after that, we have a mostly downhill to the Brush Mountain Lodge. The road's pretty chunky and sandy, but they change fast, so it's hard to tell what it'll be like the whole way. Leslie's just up there in the distance. I'll check back in a few. All right, let's watch Leslie navigate the chunk. As I was climbing up through the rocks here, it's pretty quiet. You don't really have any wind. I heard a noise coming from the trees up above me here. Man, I'm just wondering if that was Sasquatch. So, just trying to pedal real easy up the road here. And maybe I'll get lucky and catch a glimpse of old Bigfoot. I was talking to some locals today at the Clark store, and they said there hadn't been any recent activity in the immediate area, but you never know with Bigfoot. He could show up at any time. I'm just gonna keep my eyes open, keep my head on a swivel, see what turns up.
Here comes Lee up the chunky road. Go, Lee.
Well, this is the last 20 feet of the climb right here. It was a doozy, but we made it. Took a little longer than I thought, but we still made it. And it's pretty up here. Definitely a good view.
This is not fast.
No, I thought it was going to be a nice downhill. Well, now we're, this is the second log we hopped over.
With a heavy bike bike. Okay. Whoa.
Super chunk downhill.
Super chunk.
No broken spokes, no ripped tires, no ripping bags off.
Okay.
All right.
What do you say so?
Well, it looks like this next 4.5 miles is going to be super chunk climb, 6% grade. It's pretty tough work. This is kind of like the descent we had out of the Rio Grande National Forest down to Abiquiu. That section between Cuba and Abiquiu. It had a really long descent. And it was super chunk like this, so even though it was downhill, we had to go slow. Because if you go fast, you either tear your bags off the bike, you'll end up with a broken spoke, or you'll tear a sidewall out of your tire because of all the weight. So you just got to go slow. And it's even more of a challenge when you got to pedal up it. But we're going along. Probably take another 1.5 hours to get to the top of this one. Let's get at it. At 6:20, we are at 8,500 feet. We've climbed 4,100 feet today. We've been on the bike 7 hours and 13 minutes. Temperature is 77 degrees. And we have about 10 miles to get to our destination. Hopefully it's a gradual downhill and we'll be able to pedal in without too much trouble. This section, this last 5 miles, has been absolutely breathtaking. I've never seen so many wildflowers And there's pink wild roses mixed in. Just absolutely gorgeous. So we don't normally ride this late at night, but the sun angle, it sure makes everything a lot more spicy. Now, I guess if I was a cow, I would have wanted to been born in this country. Because some of those cows I saw being raised in New Mexico, compared to this paradise, you know, I never thought about having different classes of cows, but hey, here we are. Look how happy that girl is right there. And I would be too, because this is a pretty amazing place. Alright, just going up here to the Brush Mountain Lodge, where we will camp out tonight.
Here at Brush Mountain Lodge. It's quite a sweet place. And we got cabin number 4. It's got a couple beds. Nice bathroom, shower. Super cool. Good morning.
Morning.
It is day 33 here from the Brush Mountain Lodge. Getting a bit of a late start, but not as late as yesterday.
Yeah, it's only 8:30 today.
8:30. We had a nice dinner, breakfast. I slept like a log. Pretty cool cabins. We've now gone 1,290 miles.
Woohoo!
Woo, getting close to the halfway point.
And we crossed into Wyoming today, right at Slater.
Woohoo!
Here shortly.
Here shortly.
And
So
then, maybe we go halfway to Rollins today.
and then to Rollins all the way tomorrow.
For a day off. And then we get to tackle the Great Basin
Woo!
on our way to Pinedale. And grizzly bears.
Oh yeah, grizzly bears. They're coming. Anyway, super cool. Cheers.
Cheers. Good morning. It's July 1st. It's hard to believe today's day 33 on the Great Divide. We just left the Brush Mountain Lodge. We're headed for Rollins, and we'll cross into Wyoming here this morning in Slater. Another bluebird day. Should be a good day on the bike. Oh, we just dropped down about 10 miles from the Brush Mountain Lodge, and that's an interesting gap right over there. And it looks like this creek goes right through it. Not a real big one, but the water's carved a path right through there. It's pretty cool. I'm not sure if we go through there or we snake around here to the left. We'll know shortly. So yeah, we're gonna head right through this gap in the rocks. I don't know. Some of these features on Earth are amazing. I wonder how long it took the river to carve a path through here. It's like solid rock. And a short trip through there, back into the valley again. Pretty amazing. Well, this is Slater. There's nothing here.
Not even a cold Coke.
Not even a cold Coke. We reached Highway 70, and Wyoming is just up the road here a bit. So that's pretty exciting. New Mexico and Colorado are done.
Woohoo.
Let's see what Wyoming has.
Okay.
I'm strolling along Highway 70 here in Wyoming. Looks like it'll be a fully exposed, shadeless, and hot day. Just taking a little break here. Looks like we're entering the Medicine Bow National Forest. We are on a 1,000 foot, 6-mile climb. We got 3 miles left and 591 feet. Welcome to Wyoming. What do you think?
Almost to the top.
We are.
Yeah. What do you think?
Temperature says it's 101.
Yikes.
My water's hot again.
There's trees though.
There is trees.
I don't see any water on the side of the road anymore. It's all dried up.
I think we better try to stop at the Slater Work Center and see if we can bump some water.
Okay.
I think that's our only choice for the moment.
Sounds good.
We are on the Battle Pass Scenic Byway.
We were on the hunt for water, and we found this nice, beautiful, clear Wyoming mountain water. So, gonna filter some up. Hopefully get us through today and tonight and started tomorrow. Cheers.
Well, we're about halfway into Rawlings, and all these nice aspen trees end, and then it's fully exposed with no shade. So we're in this like last little cluster before we go out into the open. There's private property right over there, but hopefully we're in the road right of way and nobody will mess with us here. But yeah, it's a nice little oasis, grassy, flat. What do you think, Leslie?
I like it.
What was our stats for today?
We did 40. Hold on. Gonna have to entertain our guests while I pull them up.
Yeah, Leslie's getting our stats.
40.8 miles. We were out pedaling 6 hours, including all the water stops, and 3,100 feet of climbing. Yeah.
What's our elevation we're at?
Our elevation is, we'll find out here shortly. 7,700 feet.
Nice. That was a good day. There's the road right up there that we came down. So, we'll see you in the morning.